It seems as if a lot of the people on the president's team are unfamiliar with the dynamics between capitalism and make work that the government generates. But to assist us more in this area, let's join our regulars. Actually, these guys are normally around on Monday, but of course Monday was Memorial Day. We have Robert Weiner, Democratic strategist, columnist, and former communications director for Clinton drug czar General Barry McCaffrey. He's also former chief of staff of the House Committee on Aging. Bob, good to have you back.
It's a pleasure, Alan, and the answer is Bain is profits for a few versus what the country does when the government does it. It's working for the nation, and it's not a matter of success or failure. It's a matter of who the profits go to.
Capitalism working as it should, unimpeded and uninterrupted, then all of a sudden there will be less of a government need to assist those in job training because the capitalists in this country will be creating enough of those jobs and the requirement for their training altogether.
Were it true, Alan, were it true, except it hasn't happened, has it, in the last 10 years? If Bain was so successful at what it's doing and all the other venture capital companies, why do we have 8% unemployment?
That's a sign that that business is not generating net wealth for the economy, which means jobs, tax revenue, and yes, for some people, profits. And those people, by the way, may be retired people who invested and they're getting some dividends or whatever that they're living on. Not everybody's wealthy.
But
actually, Bob, in addition,
the company owners, unless they're really beneficent, and some have been, don't care about health care. They don't care about pensions. They don't care about jobs. They care about money and profit, and that's different than the way government must and does function.
But you forget Bain Capital managed pensions. They manage savings plans. They manage
slice them. They manage them.
They manage foundations. No, they got a 4-to-1. Bob, they got a 4-to-1 success rate, and this president can't claim the same.
20%.
That's the bottom line.
We're only at 8% unemployment. 20% screw up, and in fact, it's a third that's screwed up, Alan.
There's a 4-to-1 success rate by every universal measure known
failure,
to humankind.
Isn't it? But it's actually more than that. It's about 30% bankrupt,
80%,
and another 10% that
an 80% success rate gives you a B in most schools. Okay,
well, then
you
fine,
get a B.
Then we have a 92% unemployment rate, so Obama gets a nice A minus. And I just do want to say, because you brought Romney in, he's got a lot going. He's a good speaker. He has a lot of moderate positions that he's had over the years, and he's now the nominee for the Republican Party. We respect that, and Obama called him today to say so. However, how stupid is he on the night he clinches to bring buffoon birther Trump in as the person who's with him, stealing his headlines on the night he clinches the nomination?
Really, I don't think anybody can control Mr. Trump. I don't think Mr. Trump can control Mr. Trump. That's just me.
But he refuses to give a statement saying that Trump is wrong. That Romney saying that Trump is wrong, that he shouldn't be saying those, and regardless of his saying that, I still am happy to have his support. He has not put Trump down at all for his statement.
It's equivalent to a corporate negotiator taking a union bribe so as to be less protective of the shareholders' preference. Is this cataclysmic conflict of interest becoming more or less recognizable to the American citizenry? Bob Weiner. Not that I expect an honest answer, but Bob Weiner.
There's a lot that you said. It is true that Walker has pulled into a 3 to 8 point lead depending on the polls. But, I think that people don't know yet that in the dead of night he pulled back on no women for get equal pay. He signed that bill in the dead of night in addition to his union busting in the state. And it will be a lesson to governors all over the country that they can just get away with bashing unions and making that their central plight.
Immoral, and they should stop doing it. We should not have public sector unions.
Yeah, even
that's
Richard
the position.
Cohen.
Just deny any government workers the right to unionize. That is absurd.